here. Why do you have to keep this place so cold?
What are you doing here this early?
Can't you turn the heat up?
I've turned the heat up. Answer my question.
I told you I had to get my uniform cleaned.
Laura, you've never been early for anything in your life. Come on, something's wrong.
I ran out of places to go, I guess.
What's the matter? You've been evicted from your apartment or
No. Scotty was there. I couldn't stand to look at his eyes any longer. He's angry with me. I ran out of the group therapy.
Why did you do that?
I don't want to talk about it.
You are going to talk about it. I want you to talk about it right now.
Why should I?
Because I care about you, because maybe I can help you, because I'm concerned.
It's a little bit late for that, don't you think?
Laura, please. Please. Now, what happened that would make you run out on something as important as that?
The first girl that spoke, she said that she was raped by someone she knew from high school, and she talked about the terrible guilt that she felt.
Why would she feel guilty?
Because she felt that she'd encouraged him in some way because she knew him.
That's nonsense.
No, it's not nonsense. It hit me right in the pit of the stomach.
Because you and I knew each other before?
Yes.
Okay. Go on.
Well, I knew when she was through with her story that it was going to be my turn, and... Well, I wasn't sure what I might blurt out. I was out of control. I was in a panic, so I ran out.
You can't keep running, Laura.
Yes, I can. I have to. Do you have any idea what would happen if I ever admitted that I know the man who raped me? Scotty, my father, my mother, everyone would be after me until I named the man, until I named you.
It is really ironic that this is the first place you run to, you know? The place that it happened like it was some kind of sanctuary.
I didn't. I ran straight to my mother because I needed her help desperately. And you know what? She listened to me. She listened to me, and then she said she couldn't give me any advice at all.
She said what?
Suddenly, I was looking into the face of a total stranger. My own mother.
I couldn't help you this morning. It's not the end of the world. She's probably like everybody else. She's concerned with her own problems.
No, you don't understand. It's not that she couldn't help me. It's that she didn't want to help me. She's very cut off.
Really? Congratulations. Welcome to the world, Laura. Most of us get cut off at a much earlier age.
Luke, there was something you said to me the night that Roy died, and it touched me very deeply.
I said a lot of stupid things that night, Laura.
You told me that when you and Bobby were children, you had to watch your mother die, and your father take his bottle, drink it down, and then walk out and leave the two of you to deal with your mother.
Oh, man, you would remember that, wouldn't you?
Yes. I remember every word and all the pain that you felt.
What is this? What is this between us? I've never been able to talk about my personal problems to anybody, ever. And it seems easy with you. What is this? Is there some kind of commitment here or something?
I don't know. I think there must be, otherwise, why would I have come here today? I've hated you. I've hated you for what you did to me, but I don't want to hate anymore. I want to understand.
Understand how to cope with losing a mother.
Yeah. You and Bobby managed.
I don't know about Bobby. She was real young when it happened. The way I try to handle it is I try to keep her alive in my mind. I tried to remember that I loved her, tried to remember that she loved us. And I tried to remember all the special things she had done for us, even though we were poor, and we were poor.
I've never had to deal with poverty. I'm sure it's very frightening.
My mother was always trying to make it up to us for not being able to have the things that we needed and wanted. And I'm talking about simple things, Laura, like decent clothes, enough heat in the winter, food. Food. She used to read to us, tell us stories. And she tried very hard to teach us that the important things in life, the worthwhile things, we could have because they didn't cost anything.
And did you believe her?
Sure, I believed her. I was a kid. When I got older and I saw what was around me, I found out that it wasn't true. What we needed wasn't free. Not food, not clothes, not a decent place to live. And my mother was not free of the misery of living with a drunk. Man, was he happy to lay in the nearest gutter.
Why didn't she leave him?
She'd leave him? Go where? Do what? She was unskilled. She had children to support, huh? And the old man brought in some kind of money.
How did she die, Luke?
The question is not how she died. The question is, why did she die, Laura? She had had a pain in her side for several days.
And she didn't go to the doctor?
She couldn't go to the doctor. She didn't know how much it would cost. She was afraid of how much it would cost. She was afraid that my father would go into one of his rages, and that fear killed her. It was so damn senseless. Laura, my mother died of a burst appendix.
That's a routine operation. That's awful.
Yeah, it's awful. I was too young to know that she had to go to the hospital, but my father wasn't. He knew. He had to know. And he waited until it was too late. And then he sent me and Bobby out to call an ambulance. And when we got back, she was dead. And he was standing over her, looking down, shaking his head like she had disappointed him. And then he finished his bottle and walked out.
Is that when you went to live with your Aunt Ruby?
Yeah. Ruby was the only one who cared whether Bobby and I survived or not.
Well, that explains a lot about you and Bobby.
Maybe. Doesn't explain anything about us, though, does it? Does it explain why I did to you what I did? Does it help you understand how to cope without having your mother's help?
I don't know.
You know what your problem is? You keep working here. Every day you have to look up in my face.
That used to be the worst part of it, Luke. Now the worst part of it is facing my husband.